Hello? Are we streaming? Are we streaming? I think we're streaming. Incredible. Look at us go. Right, today is going to be... Today we're going to be gaming. Today we're going to be playing Pathologic HD, which is a computer game that is known for being excessively difficult. And just like a mess, a whole mess. It's going to be a fun time though, you know? Alright, I want to pull up the game and we're going to get into it. But yeah, Pathologic HD. Whoop whoop. Can't wait. One second. Get the... Wonderful. Oh no, but I don't want this up. I want this up. Cool.
Traces of the supernatural reveal themselves more often than in...
I'm in some trouble. What the fuck? It looks like this. Alright.
So, it's all about trickery to you? Wherever have you come from?
No. I detest trickery. But if we ourselves are to suffer deception, our hands are no longer tied. Where are we?
Well,
Oh, the soundtrack.
the muscular contraction is there. Means you're already inside of them. This must be one of the ventricles, right here.
What a silly place. It's stuffed. So it's not real for now? I don't think it has started yet.
Does it matter what it's made of? It's definitely struggling. We need...
Q and L.
Sectio transversalis. Cut the wall. There's no other way out. What else is there to do?
I know what to do. Those who favor hard logic and direct action are bound to be misguided. Only a miracle can set us free without us having to destroy something. And I can do miracles. Just let me.
Will you please be quiet? You're a liar and a thief. Who's going to believe you when you keep lying to yourself? The truth is my shepherd. Whatever happens, I will find answers, and justice will be restored. I will perform the operation. Medica morbo adhibe.
Don't you go all bossy on me, clever clogs. You will act justly, but your justice will blind you and become his demise. This calls for the gentle hand of a surgeon. Step aside, both of you.
Your gentle hands are used to killing, not giving life. You will inevitably do harm. As for Brainy, he has no regard for casualties at all. Neither of you knows compassion.
Yes, it seems unlikely that we'll get along well. But there's only one truth.
Any choice is right as long as it's willed. That's the truth of the matter.
Only the heart will show you the right choice. Stop thinking about yourselves. Think of the sick. He's in pain. I can't see it yet, but I can feel it.
It's not even a trap. It's a grave. Subipsum funis sumus. Can't say I hold a soft spot for it.
I can see that. You're full of hate. Stuffed or not, it's breathing. I can hear it. It can be healed rather than killed.
You mean you won't become a killer? But you will. Mark my word, that's exactly what will happen. but I can avoid it.
No, we won't ever get along. I suggest we be on our way. The sooner the better.
Off we go then?
Let's go. The clock is ticking.
Okay, we're turning the...
So, it's all about trickery to you?
No, I didn't.
Wherever have you come from?
No. I detest trickery. But if we ourselves are to suffer deception, our hands are no longer tied.
The history of humanity witnessed a number of catastrophes and demonstrated without a shadow of a doubt the pettiness of human achievement and the triumph of the incredible evil. Outbreaks of an infectious disease that have from time to time wiped towns and cities off the map are undoubtedly among these. Ever smart and virtuous, the people caught up in these destructive events are repeatedly come to the conclusion that it is no use trying to fight these circumstances. The best you can do is bite the bullet and cope with your losses. This is the story of a person who has managed to work a miracle and defeat a seemingly unvanquished foe. How do they call upon the Manku? Faithful of the wandered kin. The faithful of the wandered kin. Cody! What's up? Cody, we're playing Pathologic. Because no one would listen to me talk about it. So I'm going to show you by playing it. I had no other option, Cody, you see. Cody, you see I have no other option. I have no mouth yet. I must scream, Cody. 1 second. I'm gonna... there we go. Now I can see the chat better. Oh shit. I have to start again. But yes, this is the really depressing game. Oh fuck. Settings. Give me a second. We're turning music down because it's very loud. This is the really depressing
all
game.
about trickery to you? Wherever have you come from?
No. I
Detest trickery.
But if we ourselves are to suffer deception, our hands are no longer tied. Where are we?
Well, the muscular contraction is there. Means you're already inside of him. This must be one of the ventricles, right here.
What a silly place.
Yeah.
It's stuff.
I've seen the beginning
So
part
it's
of it.
not real for now? I don't think it has started yet.
Does it matter what it's made of? It's definitely struggling. We need to perform Sectio Transversalis. Cut the wall. There's no other way out. What else is there to do?
I know what to do. Those who favor hard logic and direct action are bound to be misguided. Only a miracle can set us free without us having to destroy something.
Listen to that
And I
soundtrack,
can
Cody. Isn't
do
it dissonant?
miracles.
Doesn't it just
Just
make you
let me.
uncomfortable?
Will you please be quiet? You're a liar and a thief. Who's going to believe you when you keep lying to yourself? The truth is my shepherd. Whatever happens, I will find answers, and justice will be restored. I will perform the operation. Medica morbo adhibe.
Don't you go all bossy on me, clever cloaks. You will act justly, but your justice will blind you and become his demise. This calls for the gentle hand of a surgeon. Step aside, both of you.
Your gentle hands are used to killing, not giving life. You will inevitably do harm. As for Brainy, he has no regard for casualties at all. Neither of you knows compassion.
Yes, it seems unlikely that we'll get along well. but there's only one truth.
Any choice is right as long as it's willed. That's the truth of the matter.
Only the heart will show you the right choice. Stop thinking about yourselves. Think of the sick. He's in pain. I can't see it yet, but I can feel it.
It's not even a trap. It's a grave. Subipsum fumus sumus. Can't say I hold a soft spot for it.
I can see
Girl
that.
boss indeed. She's also only like
Full
12
of
though,
hate.
so you know.
Stuffed or not, it's breathing. I can hear it. It can be healed rather than killed.
These are the three main characters right now, Cody. They're actors on a stage, and they're debating
Mark my
how
words,
they're going to
that's
cure
exactly what
the
will
plague.
happen.
These are like the main
But I can
characters,
avoid it.
and
No.
they're now like rehearsing
Go along.
their
I
motives,
suggest
basically.
we be on our way. The sooner the better.
Off we go then.
The meta shit in this game makes me
The clock is
fucking
ticking.
insane. And now the lights go down in the theater. And ready? You choose one of them. You can't even play the girl boss though until you do one of the other run-throughs, and one run-through is like 30 hours. So that's fun. I don't even know if we're gonna be able to finish this game. Honestly, it's a very long game. We're probably gonna play as a bachelor because that's what people recommend for a playthrough. So we're gonna do that. The history of humanity witnessed a number of catastrophes that have demonstrated without a shadow of a doubt the pettiness of human achievement and the triumph of the invincible evil. Outbreaks of infectious disease that have from time to time wiped out towns and cities off the map are undoubtedly among those. However smart and victorious, or virtuous, the people caught in these destructive events are repeatedly come to the conclusion that it is not used to try to fight these circumstances. The best you can do is bite the bullet and cope with your losses. This is the story of a person who has managed to work a miracle and defeat a seemingly unvanquishable foe. This is the Logic Lord. This is the guy who was in like the coat, the big coat. This was the guy who was leaning on the back, who's in like the very brown outfit. How do they call upon thee, Menku, the faithful of the Warden kin, known by their hands, for they are butchers, known by their eyes, for they are surgeons. They who follow the lines, they who are the leaders of the kin, they who speak the Udurgs to the Udurgs, they who know the secret art of haruspicy. I don't know. What is a haruspex? Reading the future in the entrails. He knows the body bears a semblance to the universe. His scalpel follows the lines of the body. His steps follow the lines of the kin's fortune. A haruspex can tell the line from a false one. Is entrusted with power. A haruspex who is confused by his path gets buried in the deep black flesh of the earth. This is the story of a person who has avoided the contradiction, eager to rip a doomed life apart, masterfully fulfilling his true purpose in the process. So we're gonna be the Bachelor. Aren't these fun introductions? Boop boop! Everyone's gonna die!
Daniil Dankovsky, a Bachelor of Medicine, was brought here by circumstances most unfortunate. Dankovsky's life work, his theory challenging the existing notions of human mortality, is being harshly persecuted by the powers that be. Suddenly, a letter arrives from a colleague suggesting that there is previous undiscovered evidence which may support Dankovsky's claims. There is a settlement, the letter says, ruled by an extraordinary man who may well be seen as objective proof of Dankovsky's daring hypothesis. Grasping at straws of hope, Dankovsky decides to follow what he believes to be the sign of divine providence. Without further ado, he sets off for the settlement. Late at night, Bachelor arrives in the town. As he seeks room and board, he gets to know a girl called Eva Yan and stays at her place till dawn.
I'm gonna go turn off the lights so we have better atmosphere. Wait, gotta watch the intro cinematic. What happened? Alright, 1 second. I'm gonna turn off the lights. As today, my mission remains obscure. The examination of Simon Kane, who's rumored to be a man of incredible longevity, may shake the very foundations of modern Thantology and challenge the existent notions of death itself. However, if this underlying Leviathan proves to be more than a fairy tale, the mere confirmation of his existence won't suffice to prevent the powers that be from shutting our laboratory down. I need to figure out the most fruitful approach. Simon is a well-respected man, and if he mistakes my interest for effrontery, it will be nigh impossible to convince him that to help me break new ground in the field of human vitality. Today's quest? No quests. Okay. Day 1. By the end of which the bastard finds himself truly battling a truly unvanquishable foe. Okay. Zador Burak message. Right. My dear Bachelor Dankovsky, it's disconcerting to learn that the powers that be have the intention of shutting down the laboratory that owes its fame largely to your own research in the field of thanatology. Is it true that your detractors have branded your studies scientifically stillborn? Rejoice, Bachelor, for there's an observable case that would quell the obscurants that reject the research of death, aging, and necrosis as a subject that lacks academic viability. This case, were you to document it, would go a long way towards restoring her reputation as a scholar. The subject in question is Simon Kane, who has ruled the town where I live for as long as I can remember. This man's longevity transcends the boundaries of what is plausible. It's phenomenal, no less. No less, I struggle to give an explanation of it with what scientific means I have at my disposal. Make no delay. There's a sensational discovery to be made here. A breakthrough that will not only save your laboratory, but also fucking Christ, revivify your studies and greatly increase your scientific renown. Your humble servant and faithful colleague, Izdar Burak. P.S. I spoke to Simon on your behalf, and he has kindly agreed to facilitate your effort. Daring ideas and far-fetched projects are traditionally well respected in our neck of the woods. Weep wop! No 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? Okay. Incredible. What is up here? Oh, that's weird. I have like a weird closet or something? My desk. Poggers. This really dense text for in-game letters. Yes, yes. It's going to get worse. For the record, this is just a world in which people speak that way, and you just have to parse it. That's part of the charm. Whoop whoop. Let's see. Is there anything I can do? Can I open up anything? Hello?
I had a feeling you would come.
Evian! Did the sound of the sound from the outside wake you up too? There was a terrible groan, and then something snapped loudly. I heard nothing. I fell asleep so quickly I didn't even notice. It's like I fainted. So what are you talking about? No, I heard nothing. Fell asleep so quickly I didn't even notice. So, I think there are strangers in the backyard, by our pond. They're unlikely to be planning mischief, but I have a bad feeling about this. I'm afraid to go out to them. I hope they go away soon and stop disturbing our sleep. I'd like to thank you for your hospitality, for board and bed. Why do you think they aren't planning anything foul? I'd like to thank you for your... I sincerely hope you're having everything you need, because I'm very happy to have you here. Daniel, is it? Could you please tell me where your ruler, Simon Kane, lives? How do you know who I am? Alright, something about this game is that Daniel is kind of a shit. You'll see. Daniel, is it? This kind of gives away his personality, where she's like, Daniel, is it? And Daniel is like, can you show me where the important person here lives? How do you know who I am? That's a good one. But I don't know if it gets us as much information as the other one does. You know? Glory is the messenger riding ahead of the man, a celebrity from the capital, Bachelor Dankovsky, a founder of the Thanasia, the man whose challenge is death. Of course we've heard of you. The glory is undeserved yet, but I hope that getting to know your ruler will give me the chance to live up to that expectation. I have to go, Eva. Tell me where Simon Kane lives. Death. So that's the enemy you've chosen for yourself. Isn't it hard? I don't know if anyone has managed to defeat that evil yet. Millions of doctors defeated it on singular occasions, but my enemy is more fearsome. It is death itself rather than a singular case of death. My enemy is inevitable. I am challenging the forces of nature. You do not understand. I can barely understand it myself. Could definitely seem inevitable, but in reality is nothing more than a whim of the will that has shaped this world. That is the question. So where is the key to my victory? Show me where Silent is. Yikes. It's not far. The Canes lives in the Crucible on the Bridge Square. But could I please offer you a piece of advice? Go on. I need no advice. Okay. Go on. Simon has two younger brothers. The eldest of two, Gregory. Georgie is called the judge by the locals. Visit him first. He is in the sleep. He'll teach you how to speak with Simon. The youngest of the three is Victor. His daughter, Maria, also wanted to see you. It's probably important. Was it she who knew about my arrival beforehand? Yes, she told me about it privately. Talking to her is no simple task. Maria is that kind of person. She puts on airs, but that's not how the Canes are. I need no advice. It was Maria who told me that she would help you defeat death. That's the precise wording. What a coincidence. Alright, thank you in advance. Go, I will prepare everything for your return. Do come back when you have time to speak to... After you speak to the Canes, they will probably do a lot of things that will puzzle you and will put you on guard. I will have some advice for you that may help you, that may be of help to you if you need it. Okay, I'll come back. It's likely to be staying here long. I will depart after speaking to Simon, with or without him. Okay, I'll come back. What the fuck is this? What? $610, $610, $610. What is that, $610? Oh, is that the time I need to be at a place? Okay. $610, $610, $610. Seems she knows more than I do. The mansion, the so-called Stillwater, belongs to a single girl called Eva Yan. An accidental midnight encounter provided me with a lovely companion and temporary lodging. Can I, like, note something on the map or anything? No, I can just go. Okay, where is the exit? Here we go. This is a really good conversation too, Goody. You're going to want to pay attention to this. Halt! I'm going to have to teach you about the technicalities of the setting, the time, and the place. It's not essential, but that's just how it is. The actor has to be prepared before he goes on stage, or else we will fall down the aisle and stumble upon the prompt box. That would look mighty silly, wouldn't you agree? You're going to teach me? Aren't you forgetting your manners? Speak, I'm listening. Time flies by, it can't be stopped or turned back. Night follows day, which are then followed by nights. Things happen without any regard for whether or not you're there to witness them. Don't expect anyone to wait for you. Most events can be missed. And so it would make sense for you to visit the places that you care about regularly. You'll find people there that will play major roles in your fate there. They stand out from the common folk. The rest are just a crowd shot, a background, a bunch of extras. As it always has been. Indeed. Still, it's best to avoid hasty judgment. It's a paradox, you see. You don't try to care too much for the lives of these bound to stand out people, and don't be too dismissive of the silent crowd. Both extremes will end in tragedy. Why is that? The world cares for your reputation, a fine, crucial instrument. Your reputation changes the world you see. It's a mirror, wouldn't you agree? And so a bad reputation gets you a lot of trouble. Oh, need I describe? You have a vivid imagination. Everything changes, from the mystical aspects to the mundane things that like the people you need treating you badly. How many enemies have you got? How high the prices rise? How bad your dreams are? Lots of things. A sorry prospect, so how do I maintain my reputation? Really? How is that even a question? Same as always. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not lie, thou shalt not betray, do not steal, do not covet, do not be an asshole, do not get caught. The rules are the same everywhere. A truly selfless deed, like risking something for thy neighbor, or even a person who lives quite far away, can help in a dire situation. Really? I see. Really? Good for you. As for me, I cannot see anything in this mask. I have no idea what's going on. Anyway, don't get too worked up about human lives, and don't put too much stock in another's words, mine included. He who trusts everyone is asking to be deceived. Definitely. Yet he who trusts no one is deluded. I know that from experience. Speaking of trust, where does Simon Kane reside? I would be most thankful if you showed me the way. This is a very good answer. Trust no one is deluded. I like the executioner. Yeah. This is a tragedian, and the other one's the executioner. You'll see them a few times. Venerable Bachelor, please be so kind as to linger for a minute. This conversation won't take too much of your time, especially since time stops during dialogues, at least the important ones. And our dialogue is extremely important. You need to know how to play after all, don't you? Play? What are you talking about, Masked Man? I'm neither a gambler nor an actor. So while the tragedian is talking to you, the player, the Bachelor is like, what do you mean play? I am not gambling. I'm not playing on a stage, and I'm not playing a game. So what are you talking about? Play. Play? What are you talking about, Masked Man? I'm neither a gambler nor an actor. So by talking through Daniel to you, Daniel still has, it's still talking to Daniel. Of course you aren't. You're a breathing man, as is evident from your conditions and statuses. You experience hunger, thirst, and fatigue. You suffer from pain, wounds, and diseases. You are so lifelike. You have to eat, drink, sleep, and rest. And to make mistakes, the latter being the most definitive proof that I am of my human nature. Wouldn't you agree? No, I don't. Not me. So you can either be pretentious with answer 1, or egotistical with answer 2. I love this character. I really like this character. If I may, I would like to point out just how important it is for you to keep eye on your condition. If you get dizzy or are naturally sluggish, you have to keep... do have it checked up. Virtual processes tend to run faster during emergencies than in everyday life. I knew a person who died of stress, but it was diagnosed with starvation. It happens. I can testify to this as a doctor. Cut with some silliness, good sir. I can take care of myself. Need I remind a wise man like you that hunger can be satiated with food. Food can be found in shops, and shops can be found in ordinary houses that are marked with specific signs. Sleep, however, is more complicated. People only sleep in beds and only in private residences around here. I'm sorry, but that's just how the world is. The world is unjust. Imagine going up to a person, reminding them that they need to eat. Hey, buckaroo, need to eat some eventually. Good luck with it. And quite silly, if you forgive me for saying so. Speaking of commerce, different shops will sell similar items at different prices. Make sure you don't get cheated. People can be quite brazen around here. You can also barter with the folk around the street. Some things may be nothing more than trinkets to you, but others will be willing to part with their life's blood for them. Blood? Your bore, mate. Let me through. Blood? Yes, blood. It's not my place to lecture you, but if, following the Hippocratic Oath, you ever consider easing someone else's pain, feel free to approach them with a suitable drug. You will see them in pain receding. You will see their pain receding before your very eyes. The sick fall asleep when they are close to recovery, don't they? Or when they are close to their ultimate rest. Still, hoping the homeless will grant you a good reputation. You will be seen as a benefactor willing to part with a precious sleeping draught and painkiller for a simple bystander. Anything else? No, not yet. Show me the way to the Simon's house. Bye then, Mask. Alright. Let me just make sure I know how to save and load. Load game. Okay. What is the save game button? Because I'm going to be doing that a lot. F5 and F8. Okay. F5. Poggers. Alright, cool. So this is going to be something super dope. Here's our friends. Here's our friends that Eva Jan told us about, and how now we're going to go get them out of the Eva Jan's freaking house. What the heck, guys? What'd you want? This ain't your business. What is this creature? Do you like the guy over there? It was a good one, huh? What is this creature? Nothing, just taking a stroll. A new dong, duh. That's what them cattle breeders look like. Crude and unshapely and unfinished, don't you know? wherever you come from. An intruder, huh? Except, it's you who are intruding. Go away. I'm a visitor of this town. Who could have known it's a home to such creatures? So I can be an ass, or I can insult them. Go away. Don't you see he's sick? He's a runaway, this Udong. I had him all night long, I did. We'll march across the river now, or else here he dies. Give him a break, will ya? He ain't gonna bite your head off. Be on your way and watch out too. We don't need no witnesses. Can do some killing if we must. I'll show you some killing, you savage. Do I want to show you the combat? I think it's better if here. Fine, I'm leaving. Relax. I won't tell anyone about you. Here, we're gonna load up. We're gonna load my save. Just so I can show you what happens if you provoke people. Because it's very good. It is very, very good. Oh, no problem. You're good. These are our friends that we were going to... What was the last thing that you saw? Can I get out of here? Yeah, I can, okay. Mask guy conversation? Alright, these are our friends. This is a worm. Or an udong, depending on what you call it. Most of the townspeople call them udongs, but their nicknames are worms. Do you like him? Very good, huh? Very good. Here, what is the inventory? Here we go. Scalpel. Cool. Clothes. Very good. Drugs. Rations. Other. What is this? Kerosene. Oh my god, wait. I have to go soon. Oh shit. 8. Load. This is really hard to do a playthrough of because I'm trying to show you all the good parts of the game, but part of the game is like the rush in time that you're in. All right, so we're just gonna do this quickly. I'm gonna show you how combat works in this game because it's very good. Basically, I'm just gonna be aggravating this guy. What is this creature? Talking about his friend. It's you who's intruding. Go away. I'll show you some killing, you savage. I don't even know how to fight. Help me. Fuck. I don't even know how to punch. Fuck. Shit. Load. Gaming. I should probably look up in the settings how to fight. And the thing is, alright. We're working on it. We're workshopping it, honestly. In reality. But you know. But yeah. Fighting is... One second. How do you fight in this game? Controls. Fight. Hit. Attack. LMB right trigger. Alt attack. LMB. Oh, do I have to be holding a weapon? I have to be holding a weapon, I think. Okay, so here. Well, can I equip this? Do I put this on? No, I want that. I equip. No, I want this. How do I fucking use it? Why can't I use the fucking... Help me! Alright, this is a lost cause. F8. We'll figure out how to equip stuff. Don't even worry about it. It's fine. Why is everything taking so long to load? I guess it's because I'm streaming while I'm doing it. This is usually not a very intensive game. As you can see, the graphics are... Oh boy. The graphics are something. How the fuck do you equip something? Sheath/holster weapon? Is that how I do it? Why doesn't it work? No, I want this. Help me. Use jump torch. Pathfinder, attack, alt attack, show/hide hands. Tab? Is that it? Reload, inventory, diary, character status, list of bound, sheath/ tab. Oh, that's a good one. This is the worst. You don't know what it's like controlling this, but like this is the slowest animation. Hey gamer. Ah, that's right. When does it do damage? I cannot. Ah. Fuck. Fuck. Die. Oh! I won! What even is this? Needle? Metaram. Morphine. But anyway, this is a really bad amount of health to be at, obviously. Because, you know, no health. So we're gonna reload, but that's how the combat is like. It's all jank, and it's never good. Because what happens in a real fight is that it's all jank and then you die. Funny enough. Especially if, like, you're a bachelor of medicine, you're trying to fight two grown-ass men, you're not like a superhero, you're just gonna get fucked. Like, that's just kinda how it be. Well, that's another thing in this game. There's no sprint button, which is really cool. So you just have to walk around the town. There's no fun, cool person amount of speed that you walk. Oh shit, fuck. I have to actually talk to those guys to send them away. Ugh. See why I save so much in this game? There's also another reason that we're going to be saving a lot in this game, so don't even, like, worry about it, you know? Just don't even worry about it. God, my computer's going slow. So basically, we're just going to tell these people to scram instead of being mean. What you want? This ain't your business. What is this creature? It's no dog. That's what the cattle breeders look like. They're crude, unshapely, and unfinished, don't you know? Where you came from, an intruder, huh? You're the one who intruded. Go away. Fine. I'm leaving. Relax. I won't tell anyone about you. And that's the good way to do that situation. God talk to you? I can't talk to you. Here. Let's start looking around for trash cans, because those are going to be useful. Hey, look, it's Georgie Kane. Most venerable doctor, it is with great impatience that we have been expecting you. No need to delve into the minutiae of your business with us, since our family is well acquainted with your scholarly work. We are also quite aware of your difficulties with your that you are experiencing, with well prepared to do the utmost to support you. It hurts me all the more to be the one to inform you that Simon, our consanguous brother, the creator, the keeper, and embodiment of all that surround us, has been murdered. So, like 5 minutes before we show up into town to interview this immortal god guy, he gets fucking murked. Isn't that boggers? Damn it, why did it have to happen just before I arrived, or as I found the chance to prevail? I cannot believe it. It cannot be. That's honestly the reaction I would have. Who did it? I would ask who did it, probably. Damn it, why? Chance to prevail? Precisely. Why did it have to happen just before your arrival? Are you asking yourself the same question? I hope you don't see any connection between my arrival and the murder. In fact, I do see a connection. However, do not mistake it for a thought that you were the one who murdered him. What do you know? At least that's something. What do you know? My brother was murdered last night under strange circumstances. But for all the mystery surrounding his death, I'd rather eschew, I don't know, the notion that his departure was connected with whoever had visited Simon that evening. The visitor is a man of a laudable rectitude, and an old friend of our family. There are witnesses to testify that he and Simon did nothing but converse. Who was the visitor? Had it occurred to you that your brother could have died of a natural cause? Has it occurred? No, because if he was murdered, like, he would... Usually when people are murdered, it's kind of fucking obvious. Like, it's not usually like, oh, this chest wound that's in my body, you know, just popped out of nowhere. Who was the visitor? Someone you know quite well. The man who my brother saw last night was your colleague, Istor Burach. Was he not the very person to advise you to come here as well? I would have told you that I had been brought here by the hand of fate not so long ago, a naive man that I was. Why do you have to add more things onto something that doesn't need to be added on? Shut up. Isidore has done more than you think. Has done more than he thinks. I have lingering feeling that time itself is using uncontestable powers to further his own intentions. What do you think? I am not a fatalist. I am no fatalist. Categories like time, nature, and fate deprive man of responsibility for what goes on around him. I was taught to avoid this worldview. Oh my god. Fucking Christ. This guy. His incontestable power. A lingering feeling that time itself is using uncontestable powers to further its own intentions. What do you think? I'm no fatalist. God, this guy makes me want to fucking throw up. Is this what people think when they're listening to me? Do I sound this fucking pretentious? God. Time, nature, and fate deprive men of responsibility of what goes on around him. I was taught to avoid this worldview. It could be that my mind is clouded by sorrow, but I cannot escape the feeling that your arrival was no coincidence. Your choice was made for you, my dear doctor. Let us not blame fate for it. Isidore wrote to you without making us aware. He took a risk that could have displeased our family. Really? Why do you speak of the word fate with such disgust? Really? Thanks, Cody. Why do you speak of the word fate with such disgust? Really? Even though we were uncertain of when you would arrive, my brother was looking forward to meeting you. The tragedy may have been a consequence of the actions he took in preparation for your arrival. Someone has taken a powerful place from the chessboard, a piece upon which your position here depended. It is doubly regrettable that Simon was playing on your side. So you presume the queen knew of the blow and sacrificed itself for a pawn. But why? My sincerest condolences to you. Is there anything I can do to help? This is what he would say. This is what I want to say. He's a human being with emotions. We're going to do this one. To grant you victory over death. Was that not your ultimate aspiration? To help you. Simon seems to have played a very dangerous game with fate itself. He went out of his way to provide you with a body of evidence. What did he do? If that is indeed so, I feel obliged. Do you want to help us, Doctor? Find the murderer for us? My brother Victor, who's in the wing next door, would share some of his thoughts on the matter. Help us, and the reward will not disappoint you. Indeed, it seems that there are too many coincidences. Your brother's murderer can just as well be called a murderer of Bachelor Dankovsky. I will help you in every way that I can. I need some time to get my act together. I suspect you are not well aware that these developments render my whole life work null and void. Chill out! Chill the fuck out, Daniel! I'm convinced that if there is anyone at all that can help us with the solution, to solve this puzzle, it is you. The mission calls for someone as astute and inventive as yourself. If Isidore was an instrument of fate, then Simon's murderer is a message that fate intended for you personally. Do you think I am not inclined to blame you for it? For that, I am not. How do you plan to look for the murderer? That would be strange to say the least. How do you plan to look for the murderer? We will take our own measures. The only thing I can expect from you is to be yourself. Do the thing that is required. Whatever you find out, whatever you do, whatever your day turns into, everything is a clue to the solution of this puzzle. I repeat, everything that is happening here happens on your account. Fine. I'm fine with this course of action. You have my sympathy. Simon is dead. His brother cured. Kane's obsessed. Driven by rancor, but rather the desire to uncover a mystery. Mysterious Maria, his daughter. That's where Victor lives. She seems to know more about me than I do.
I feel almost nothing.
I'm counting on you, Doctor. Which locals could help me? What words could be trusted? Oh, and one more thing. I'd like to examine your brother's body. How many doctors are there in your town? I'd like to speak to Isor Burak. First and foremost, no matter what happens, the truth will be revealed in the end. One more thing I'd like to examine your brother's body. We've sent Isor Burak's body to for Isor Burak's most accomplished apprentice. His name is Stanislav Rubin. A quite resolute and talented man is Rubin is. I have great expectations for him. You will bring everything you need and will examine the body together. I am no pathologist. An autopsy is not my specialty, but I could perform a preliminary examination. Right. Let me know when Reuben arrives. Why did you not send for Isidore himself? I'll expect him to join you in the evening, no earlier than 11 o'clock, I would say. Why so late? Thank you. Why so late? I personally asked him to come over no later than midnight. Don't let it worry you. Seems to ascertain the details of your brother's death. Why do you have to say it like that? On several occasions, excessive haste has led to undesirable consequences, the phenomenon that Isidore has invited you here to study. It is our blood. The pathological trait of our family shows itself from time to time. That is quite intriguing. The examination of the body will not help you in any way. The puzzle has to be solved within your mind. I am not to, or even allowed to tell you more than that. Believe me, I am trying to conceal any evidence from you. I'm not trying to conceal any evidence from you. The body is kept in the ice house. It is intact, but focus may not be breached. But focus may not be breached? What? I will wait for you. I will wait for the required period of time to pass. Please take all possible measures to ensure the safety of the body. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, the room just dies there, huh? Poggers. What else? What even is that? This feels so weird. This is the way. Oh! That's a big thing. We'll see more about that later, Cody. Don't you even worry about it, Cody. Codester. Okay. 644. Still nothing? Fuck. What about back here? Any back here? Nope. Oh, bottle. What's cool? Wow, that door doesn't exist. What the fuck is this? Why is it a child? Why is he upside down? I hate it. Hello, man.
I fear that Simon's death is a symbolic event.
The family Dr. Dankovsky. Your arrival is a great honor for us. Victor Kane at your service. Daniel Dankovsky at yours. My pleasure. My pleasure. I foresee that things have become ordinary for us will probably make you feel uncomfortable and disturbed. I would like to compensate for that impression. You know, our small community has fallen out of the loop. Time leaves us behind. What do you mean? I mean the traditions. Games that we play with passion will most likely be no interest to you. The people that you meet here are eccentric, naive, or even somewhat deranged. Please, take it easy on us. Do not judge us too strictly. I will do my best not to disappoint you. I hope that we will be able to work in the atmosphere of mutual trust.
If we conquer our passions, it is more from their weakness than from our strength.
How can I help you? Georgie has told me everything. Just to say, he has told me very little, but enough to astound me. He maintains that you can provide a more detailed account. So you've agreed to help us? I have. May I ask why? The killer's goals seem to align astonishingly well with the goals of those who've been wagering war against my work for years. We share a tragedy. I want to exact vengeance upon the one that robbed me of my work and of a future. I want to solve a puzzle, even if I have so little information. It's a challenge to my intellect. That's weird. We share a tragedy. I'm prepared to answer any question you might have. When was Simon last seen? He sent Isidore home. Then an hour later, he came to this hall to see us. He announced his plans to withdraw to the Focus and receive no one. He told us not to approach the Focus or fast for a week, partake of neither meat nor water. Then in the morning he was found dead. How was he found? Could he have been poisoned? Why not meat or water? Could he have been poisoned? No. He hadn't eaten or drunk anything for several days, and prior to that, he'd only drank wine from the old household stock. He would have opened the bottles himself. What made him take such a precaution? I never really thought about it. Indeed, but were they precautions at all? He was always conducting an experiment on himself, not only on his body, but on his time, his language, and his way of thinking, even his fate. Could his death have been an outcome of one such experiment? So this could have been a suicide. I think between you and me, this is precisely what my brother Georgie feels. I cannot say anything more about that. How was his body discovered? The servants discovered him in the morning. The room had been ransacked. Everything that was breakable had been broken. His disfigured, contorted body bore the signs of terrible suffering. His neck was twisted, his spine broken, I think. No one has touched the body. It is currently inside the focus and will remain there for the prescribed amount of time. The focus. What's this focus place? It's hard to explain. In his study, if you will. It's his study, if you will. An extraordinary, spacious, creative laboratory, almost perfectly sealed except for the door that was visible at all times, metaphorically speaking. I don't understand. It's like an equation or a mirror puzzle. Anyway, the murderer could have been hiding there. Could not have been hiding there. Take my word for it. Well, if Simon did get in there somehow, he could perform far more impressive feats. That's a reason why the whole town reveres him. I mean, revered him. Alright, so how can I help? Tell me honestly, dear Victor, did Simon exist at all? No, that's rude. Alright, tell me how I can help you. Just take a look around, trust your intuition, do whatever you like, speak to whoever you feel the need to, look for the murderer, a doctor, and you will find him. Keep looking until the last breath. I'm sure rational thinking will help you. So Isidore is my only lead. How can I find him? Alright. So I'll show you, but you must be careful. Simon's murderer, or whoever they are, cannot be an ordinary person. I imagine them even being a person. I can't even imagine them being a person. I feel that it could only be fate, wearing the guise of a mysterious monster. I do not believe in fate. I will be careful. I will be careful. So where Isidore Burak lives? His last person is who saw Simon Kane alive. Oh, he's like way over. Alright. I suppose we'll do that then. Crucible. A crucible. I suppose we will, the cathedral. We will go over to visit Maria. And then we're going to go visit Jan again. And then we're going to go all the way over to Isidore. Did we get a letter? Wonder who it's from. I really like how people come into the stream and then stick around for like 5 minutes and then leave. Like, you were warned. I told you that this was a boring game. Diary, maybe. Q? Yeah, the pursuit of a killer. To find out what the killer is more than the dead man's family. I do. I will buy him a design for the murder and eradicate them in the powerful power of the beetle, whatever they are. To pick their moment far too well, my gentle associate myself as advisor to Barak, who was the last person to see the kind of Simon Kane. For Barak's guidance, one never came to those backgrounds, so I may know more reason to start my pursuit with him. Yes, I know, Cody. You're still here. Good job. As to the obscure, I need to find out. Simon is a well-respected man. Possible to other tasks. No other tasks. Okay. Store. Why does it lead nowhere? Just trust a door that leads nowhere. Doors never lead nowhere. Is that 7?
Yes.
Didn't notice the Steam title, Alameo. stream title? Oh, yeah. You resemble an adventurer rather than a dark doctor. Must be less interesting. There's really not. How is it you know me? Who are you? I am an adventurer. Appearances can be deceiving. How is it that you know me? I saw you in a dream. Do not flatter yourself. My dreams have nothing to do with that. I simply saw you take us all by the throat. What else did you see in that dream? I'll tell you what I think I'll tell you when I think I can trust you. I hope that happens. You're an arrogant girl, aren't you? You're an arrogant girl, aren't you?
It came from below the ground. For many years, we were burying the bones wrong.
Now listen closely. The time for collusion, secrets, and alliances has come. I'm going to ask something of you. I am not used to that. I'm used to holding the reins, but you are not harnessed, so it would be unacceptable to address you in this manner. I find solace in the fact that my request will be welcome with you. It fits the style of your venture. I'm not an adventurer. My job is no venturer. I hope it never becomes one. Yes, you'd better be polite. I don't take kindly to orders. I am a creature of liberty. I think that's too much. I apologize if my words come across as mangled and silly. Yeah, they do. I'm truly not used to asking, but the nature of my quest demands complete and selfless humility. Just imagine me begging on and kneeling, and believe me, I do feel that way. No need to kneel. What did you want to talk about? I kneel myself before a lady as charming as you. Oh shit! Oh shit! Danielle! Oh fuck! No need to kneel. What do you choose to talk about? Today's death was the first, but it won't be the last. Simon has opened the score of irreplaceable victims. Soon their numbers will multiply. I beg you to preserve the lives of several people. When the lines of their fortune come before you, cross you, before any of them die, there will be a moment where you will be able to intervene. I know this for a fact. Who are these people? That doesn't matter. What is destined to happen will happen. You can be whatever you want to be, but a coward choosing to hear no evil and run away from reality. I will give you a list of people I know. These people are bound to you. Bound? What in the world is going on here? Are you trying to flirt with me? Bound? Why is this such a sexual relationship so far? Holy shit. There's a tight spring of power. Within each of these people. Each of these can break the routine of human existence and become something greater. They are standing on the verge of their humanity, gazing into the realm of which they can serve a different, higher purpose without even knowing it. Moreover, they are bound to make the leap in one way or another. That's why we call them simply the bound. But how is their fate bound to mine? You say my victory depends on them. How? No matter how are these people supposed to die? I don't know. I am not a mistress yet. The future is not as clear to me as I would prefer. I can feel the present. I can already distinguish a dubious gas from the pulse of the precise knowledge devoid of words and images. These people are bound to you. Your lives are connected. I wouldn't have asked you to care of them otherwise. Are you clairvoyant or something? You sound delusional. I'm sorry your uncle's death is messing with your head. You need to come to your sentence. Are you clairvoyant or something? Yes, you haven't been told, have you? It didn't even cross my mind that someone may be unaware of my abilities. No one here dares to doubt them, for they are evident. Yes, the mistress of everything ruling this house possesses special abilities. I am learning to see the future and transform the present. Okay. This fact offers your words a different degree of authority. Forgive me, but I don't believe in this type of phenomenon. He's trying to defeat death, and he's like, you can know the future? Unbelievable. Will you comply with my request? Will you save the lives of the town people that I named you? Answer me before you go back to Eva. Alright. If it is truly within my power, I will do my best to save their lives. How do you know that Eva has asked me to come back? No, Maria. I need to go back to the capital as soon as possible. I will follow my principles. It does not matter which lines of fortune cross. There will be no exceptions. Fine. I'll save the lives. Do my best. Whatever happens, these people must live. Their fates are bound to mine. They may well hold the keys to my victory in their hands. Yeah, so this is actually important. Okay. So. Georgie, Victor, Audrey Stamatin, Andre Stamatin, Peter Stamatin, Maria Kane, Eva Jan, Mark Immortal. Yo, why she got those fucking... why she got those thingies on her fucking nippies, dude? That's weird. Wait a second. It's kind of cringe, dude. It's kind of cringe. Whoa, what? Did you follow me here? The town is small and rather unexceptional, isn't it? But there are all kinds of people here, simple folk and more remarkable ones. The former will tell you more than they know. The latter know way more than they're ever going to let out. Keep a close eye on them. Your victory depends on them. Who are these remarkable people? My victory depends on me, no one else. There are 20-something of them, easily distinguished by their lodgings or their presence. They are called by many names: the bound, the fated, the adherents, the gobos tegular, the town circle. Simons preferred their company to any other. Why? Is that a sect or something? Why? Because it is they that will decide the fate of this town. Do not be distracted by the fact that some of them look insignificant or disreputable. They will earn their worth. You just give them time. They're the most important joints of this town. Are you telling me all this? Each day, one of them will try to die by the tooth. Each will put their life at risk. Each one that dies is important. Some of them may take the keys to victory to their grave. Mind that the keys are yours, while the grave is theirs. Others will do the opposite. Do not waste your chance to condemn someone who may get in your way. Now you know what is helpful and what gets in the way. Okay, alright. Dropping more hints would be cheating. Shutting up now. Allow me to conclude then. Each bound you will save will influence the finale of your adventure. Each of them has their own goals and motives. It may also happen that those who speak a different ending survive, and then, well, you've been warned. Okay, I'll take that into account, and we'll be careful. I won't do a thing for anyone until I get to the bottom of what's going on here. I'll be careful. So basically, everyone's gonna lie to me. Poggers. And also I need to keep an eye on them. There's something in particular we feel to urge to warn you about. When you speak to your bound, please choose your words carefully. Do not worry. You will easily be able to make out what kinds of person is standing before you, an observant man that you are. So use that skill when dealing with the bound. Some of them are indeed worth insulting, whereas others need to be treated with the utmost respect. I have no idea what you're talking about. If I ever engage in conversation with someone, it won't be for personal gain. I have no idea what you're talking about. Every line you utter will have consequences. News spreads rapidly around here. If you spoil your reputation in one place, you will have to reap what you have sown in another. Restore your good name in the south, and you will receive warmer welcome in the north. They will heed every word you say, and you will be rewarded, not by means of money, I hope. A handful of money. It's not a dialogue fee, don't get me wrong. Never refuse a small sums of money from the bound. That would not belittle you in any fashion, but rather demonstrate you appreciate the local customs. Alright, I'll keep the local customs in mind. Okay. Where am I going now? Let us go back to the mansion. Oh, my voice already hurts. Let's save real quick. How are you feeling, Cody? Health-wise? Okay, back to it. Just took Tylenol, had it. Is this a medic guy? Oh, this is a shop. Hello. $14.45. Okay. Protective gloves. Things that, like, what if I just don't get hurt, though? You know, what if I just don't get hurt? No, I'm not going to be having those if they're... Water up. Kerosene. How do you sell? How do you do it? Enter? No? How do you sell? Oh, do you not have any money? Okay. What time is it? Oh, it's 7:15 already. Shit. So many things I need to get done. So little time to do all of them. Alright, let's go visit Avian again. Oof. Head hurt. I don't think I'll be able to finish day 1 today. It's so much. Especially since I'm streaming it. Oy vey.
My lacquer is cracking, see?
The ominous singing outside of the window is gnawing at me. Who could be singing at this time? Very little time has passed. I feel hungry and exhausted again. I can't hear anything.
I had a feeling you would come.
Exhausted again. Since you decide to fight death, you will have to be very careful. It's September. You will be dying with every breath of our air. We're all dying with every second of our life. It is exactly the annoying phenomenon that I have to challenge. But since you've heard of the Thanika's achievements, why, I'm not going to waste your time monologuing. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you for sparing us. What am I supposed to do? Not breathe in your air? I should have stocked up on air from the capital. Should I have stocked up on air from the capital? What does September have to do with it? The steppe is filled with various herbs. They fill your air with dizzy vapors. White whip, twire, and swevery, yeah, sure, are dangerous in August and September when herbs surrender their juices to the sun. People tend to get headaches this time of year. Heart sufferers lie in bed with pains. My heart aches too. How do people live here? Twire is a rare herb, so usually it's bearable, but this year is unbelievably painful. The elderly say it's phenomenal. Nothing like it has happened before. They think it's a bad omen. Well, I don't believe that, but the air. Yeah. The air is drowning. Can you not feel it? Don't you feel dizzy? Yes, the air is heavy. You need to sleep often. Never go hungry. Drink more water. You need to look after yourself properly. If you feel sick, forget everything else and get some rest. Otherwise, you may die of a heart attack and bleed. Be careful, alright? Both my heart and my mind are strong enough. The more I think and do, the faster I die. That's symbolism if I ever saw it. And bye, Evian. go say hi to Burach. Oh. That doesn't look like it could exist. Oh, how ferocious Mother Nature is, for 'tis her wrath that it has to be withstood. O friend, if only I could wet my whistle, I'd gladly give you anything on earth for an exchange of chilly spring water. How about we barter? You'll have your water and I'll have bandages. Why don't you drink from earth then? Why don't you like this guy? What the heck? Do you like his image over here? It's a fucking doll. Didn't I have water? I thought I had water. Yeah. I get bandages. I get bandages. B then? Did we... Law of equivalent exchange. Did I get bandages? No, what the fuck? God damn it. What did I do? No! I don't have it anymore, because I fucking drank it! X? How far away is my last load? Okay, it's not that far away. Whatever. Fuck it. We're going all the way back. You look mischievous, you nerd boy. You fucking English writer guy. It's rude of you. What have I done? What am I supposed to be doing? I just got done with Maria, maybe? Did I just get done with Maria? Yeah, I just got done with Maria. Okay. It's poggers. Ugh. Wop. Weep. Wop. Weep. I should be pressing F5 more. That's what I should be doing. That's what real gamers do. That's the real gamer move. What do you mean? I'm not Tachitas. I'm not owned. I'm not owned.
My lacquer is cracking, see?
Decided to find out. Fuckers! Oh shit, actually, I want to go find that drunk man again. He's like stumbling around and shit. Oh, this bitch be stumbling. The town hall, where's the cemetery? No, thank you. Where are you? Nope. You apparently can't help me with anything. Dumb bitch. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Dumb bitch. Hello, you? I was crying for my poor children. How are my dearest? Is everything alright? A woman sure is hard. Would you like to mend my clothes, my dear? You've got a curious down here. I never expected to see something. Guess I'm such a remote thing. Men's share is harder, Cody. Men's share is harder. Everything will be fine. Got such a curious down. Everything will be fine. What did I do? What did I just get? Rations? Hazelnut. Oh, cool. I got a hazelnut. You know. What is this? I hate this. This is the town theater. Gotcha. I really hate that they made the side walking slower than the forward walking, because then I can't like look around this shit. I have to like stop it and be like, at least I have to go much slower. I want to be able to like find a store or something. I can't. Oh shit. Oh shit. Is that making me hungry? How do I? Rations. What if I use my... Nope, that's not how you do it. Okay, F5, I guess. Okay, this is fucking useless. What? Nope. What did I just drop? Bad. I hate the dog noises, dude. Makes me fucking nervous. At least we're finally gonna get answers from Isidore. Thanks, guy. Thanks for destroying my life's work and stuff. Oh, hello. You can have my water, yes. If I can figure out how to fucking barter at all. You don't even have any bandages, though. What the fuck, dude? This game blows my freaking gourd, brother. Why can't I fucking use any controls? E? A button? Plague Finder? Reload, inventory, diary, letters, character status, list of bound, sheath of shoulder weapon. Nope. Why can't you do stuff? Why can't you do stuff? Alright, I'll go fuck myself. Between this stream and next stream, I'll learn how this fucking game works, maybe. Mayhaps. Oh, so that's where he lives. Isidore! Okay. Where the fuck is this guy's door? Help me. No, thank you. Alright, F5. Oh, here's the man. Oh, can't get in there apparently. A foul murder occurred here this night. No unauthorized entry access allowed. Inspect the crime scene is strictly forbidden until further notice. Who was killed? This is a bad dream or something? Can someone wake me up, please? Who was killed? Well, you are not a local, sir, so you're unlikely to understand the loss we've suffered. Isidore Burach, a great surgeon, a benefactor to us all, an all-around skilled doc, an outstanding man, beloved and well-respected by all us locals. Does it really have anything to... does it really always have to take our very best? What a foul time to live in. I knew him. I'm a doctor too, the very best. What do you mean? Whoever killed our doc must surely be looking to get us all killed. Isidore could cure anything. He also knew how to make cuts, incisions, incisions, cause he was a warden. He knew the lines all right. Like I said, it all makes sense. Whoever killed Simon took Isidore's life too. This is merely the beginning. What makes you think the two cases are connected? Only the beginning? What makes you so sure? What makes you think the two cases? Who would have the heart to murder such men? If you asked me yesterday, I would have told you no one would dare inflict such an ugly wound in this town. But there is someone. It has to be just that, someone. Although it looks fishy, if you ask me. That thing was no man. That's what I think. Explain yourself. See, this murderous deal is all mysterious. There was a talon stuck in the victim's chest. Go ahead. Bend your arm at the elbow, good sir. Yeah, like that. There you go. This is how long it was. It broke off. There was a dust on the floor, and it deceased. For the deceased had been a renowned step walker. And the dust was covered in hoof steps, like traces of a sharp bone, I guess. And if someone was using a walking stick around here, I'm telling you, it's her. A shabneck, a deer, a clay man-eater. What? Is there a person of a simpler mind assigned to work on this case? I want to inspect the building. We have assigned to be posted by Alexander, the head of the Sabrov family. His house is in decline right now, but it's powerful and very much respected, that's been responsible for maintaining worldly order and public safety in a town since the olden days. Please kindly address your concerns to him. There's their rod. What? There's their rod. You must take that road up there to get to the cape. As for me, I'm not authorized to let you in. There's their road? I don't know. Should have said that from the start. Oh no, the rod. It is a rod. Incredible. Just tying your shoe there, huh? Look, there's no place for you to be here, sir. Could you kindly leave? This place is villainous, and times are rough. What if some thugs or cutthroats come after you? You can't protect anyone. I'm doing your job, you do yours. I'm doing my job, you do yours. I'm doing my job, you do yours. It's a good one. Wait, what's the mission thing? P? No, that's the other shit. Below. Softening, protection from bullets, protection from fire. Hey, Ryan. Good luck saving the down rip to the surgeon guy. You know what? I'm probably done for the night as well. I am fucking tired. This game makes me really tired, so I'm gonna have to get used to streaming it for long periods of time if we're gonna, beat the whole thing. But for right now, I am fucking beat. Ryan, do you wanna get on, Overwatch or something, though? Shut up. I will play Overwatch with, Ryan, since Cody's going to sleep. But yes, I'm going to save game, and I'm going to quit game. Oh, why does it have to be dog bark? Sorry, Sleep Lord to you? Sorry, Sleep Lord. Oh shit. Anyway. Bye-bye. End stream.